the 26th. A few days later,
Oh
in
boy.
Schloss Glatteis. Solomon leads the party down to the 5th floor, the elevator rattling the whole way. Henra'at and Pris very actually familiar with this sensation.
You know, I've never actually been down here this way.
Oh, we've been
Oh.
down here before.
We went
snuck down.
together.
Yeah, we snuck down to break Abraxys out. I
Yeah,
made
no
Pris wear a
worries.
disguise.
I don't like it, it was big. So this person, this Yuusuke person, Tenra, you know them somehow?
11, and from the time I was Soul, and apparently the time that he tried to kill me.
Solomon walks over. Theodore? Robert?
Hello, sir.
Hi, how'd you doing?
Everything going good?
Oh yeah, nobody's come by to open the door yet, not at all.
Can't tell if that's sarcasm.
He's being
or not.
100% serious.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everything I say sounds a little sarcastic, huh?
Yeah,
oh, me too.
Yeah, that's good sarcastic, though.
Yeah.
Okay, the one guard comes out to the front and unlocks the door.
Just make sure that, again, rules are simple as it's been clearly outlined. You told your 3 folks that if anything should go awry, we can't open this door.
Yep.
Alright.
And you see inside the cold chamber of level 5 security of Schloss Glatteis.
Don't worry, I won't break anyone out this time, I promise.
Is that a joke?
Yeah, it is.
You see on a pedestal, surrounded by blue flame, Omicron's mirror, and in it, reflected, is a man.
Oh boy, here we go.
He's sitting with his legs crossed and his eyes closed as you enter. It's cold, and the fire licks, and the whirs of the fans behind the mirror just unsettle you as the door slams shut with an echoey sound behind you.
You must be Yusuke?
He opens his eyes, just the one eye, addressing you for a moment.
Yes, that is my name. Yuusuke. Yuusuke Ito.
Well, for a slight formal introduction, I'm Solomon Prime Glander II. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves, or?
I am Pris. I think I am part of, somewhat related to him.
I'm not sure if you are. Just say current blue tiefling.
I am... She points at the horns. I am blue.
I'm Kiana Mars. Kind of irrelevant compared to the creator of the puppets that wrecked your ass and the 2 tieflings here.
I see. So you are the magister that was responsible for the army of puppets.
Yes, that was me. Handcrafted every one of them.
My apologies. There is one more I do not know.
Kinda has a 1,000-yard stare looking at Yusuke.
Yusuke seems to be sitting on a chair, actually. You're not sure where he got a chair, but he's sitting on a chair. Looking forward pleasantly.
I'm the one that got away.
He cocks his head.
I'm afraid the metaphor is lost on me.
Kenrir. The current red tiefling you tried to kill.
I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong person. I did not attempt to kill any red tiefling.
And what were you doing in my village so long ago? The blue fire. Senseless slaughter.
Blue fire?
Solomon hands Pris a note. It says, "Be prepared to pull Tenririan at any time."
Pris pats Solomon on the side in a very I already know manner.
Good.
Yusuke puts up a hand and pauses.
I have one request before I tell you anything. It is very cold in here. May we discuss matters over tea? You would be more comfortable.
Yeah, well, one of the reasons I brought it.
He looks forward and he sees that you pull out a tea set, and he actually just faintly smiles.
I appreciate the pleasantries.
Well, you're welcome. I'm a warden, I'm not a savage. Not really sure how... Solomon just kind of offers a little bit, kind of puts the tray in an area where he could grab it from the reflection.
It seems like you would have to pass it through the mirror.
Does this work? Or... Oh, okay. Steps up and pushes a cup through. Handle first.
When you put the teacup onto the mirror, there's like a very faint, it shimmers and like there's a little whoosh of wind as the cup slips inside, and Yusuke grabs the handle and politely pulls it through, and the slip closes up around the cup. And he holds it close to his body and just breathes in the air.
Earl Grey?
Well, yeah, I didn't really know if you had any particular favorites or not. If you'd like to make any requests, then go right ahead.
This will do fine. Thank you.
Alright. You're quite welcome. Kind of sets the current tea stuff in front of the tennis racket, and Solomon gives a little glare to the racket and says, I assume, have you been told who's in this racket?
They neglected to tell me.
Nazgul's in here.
Solomon, watch your language.
Oh, right. Yeah, heard that that's a swear
Bone
word
fucker.
now.
Serves him right.
Yeah, I agree. I've told him that he probably won't be rescued. In fact, would you mind if I kind of rub it in his face a little?
Well, I cannot stop you.
Fair enough. Solomon puts his hand on the racket and says, "Hey, Nazgul."
You dare to interrupt God in his slumber.
Oh my god. Well, we have a friend. You have a cellmate for just a moment. We're moving you up to floor 4. You're no longer that important.
Yes, fall into my plan. Forget about my impotency, foolish magister.
I have a feeling that your plan didn't account for why you're being moved.
My plan accounts for all.
Really? Then who's in your cell right now?
You already know his name.
Solomon holds up a finger real quick and says, "Don't you mean her?"
You think your foolish mortal tricks can fool me?
To cover for it, I touch the racket slightly to Pris.
Ten holds up a finger to Solomon, clears his throat, and then puts a hand on the racket. Now, I don't rightly know what y'all think you're doing, but we don't take kindly to traitors, now do we, Nazgul?
There's no immediate response.
Y'all know who's in this cell. And y'all know what happens when we want to get rid of loose ends.
Tenrir. Threaten to turn him into a chicken.
You know, Nazgul, I ain't ever had me some of that there. Roasted Nevermore. Maybe Sis will let me have some.
There is a moment of silence, and after said moment, long pregnant moment, you hear. I would watch my tongue Wildcard.
And I would watch my tongue too, you failure.
He's silent after that.
Henry, let's go. I had my fun.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
the real
wait, my turn.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead. Would you like to meet an actual god, Nazgul?
As if.
Kiana puts her hand on the tennis racket. Well, he's right here.
Kiana, what are you planning with this? Oh, a new presence. Hello. That is not a god. I don't think he knows. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think he knows either.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
With pleasure. Of course. I am not. I think we broke him.
I think we did too.
Yeah, I didn't even think we would get to that part. Damn. I thought we might have to bring out, like, the second god.
Yusuke takes a long sip.
We didn't even get to tell him who's actually taking his place in his cell right now.
Well, yeah.
Do you want me to say hello?
If you wouldn't.
I'd rather not.
You can just grunt. Is that too much? I have a feeling he'd get who you are. Maybe he'll even just feel your presence.
Yusuke just shrugs.
Just a moment. I'll appreciate it. Solomon touches the handle of the racket to the side of the mirror.
Yusuke blows on his tea and lets the steam wrap its way around the nib of the tennis racket. You get the sense that Nazgul is sweating.
Solomon puts the tennis racket down and says, well, now that you know who's actually taking your place in this cell...
We are going to crush you!
No.
No? I thought that was the moment where we kill him.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I have a feeling you probably know why you're being moved to floor 4 now.
You have made...
I don't let him finish the sentence. I take all of our hands off of it.
Lovely.
You know, I thought that would be more cathartic.
Oh, it was so nice.
I enjoyed it. Are you okay then? Do you need to go in the head?
I'll be fine for now.
Okay. She's just gonna lightly kiss his cheek.
Well, now that we're on the normal order of business, turns to Yusuke. Where should we start?
If you do not mind, I have a question for you.
Oh, go right ahead.
Have you seen a... No, that is the wrong question. Never mind.
Just ask it.
No, I do not think you know.
I think I do. Possibly. I can even ask Levy for you.
It's all coming together. The reason why Red's curse showed up on him. He did not look like a red tiefling. And an outsider cannot be a tiefling. I assumed I had just simply lost my touch. But it seems I was wrong. You are Levin, yes?
Half right. I'm Soul.
I had a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, Levy's my hollow. Or at least that's what your brother said.
It would make sense. Yeah, how old are you, boy?
19.
I am sorry.
Don't be. We found a cure.
He smiles sadly.
There is no cure.
We defeated Akka. Not Akka, we defeated Ow.
She'll come back.
And we'll just kick her butt again.
How long do you think you can do that? Would you still be able to beat her if you were 80? 100? There is no cure.
Is there any honor in even giving up?
He sighs.
No.
It's better to fight to the end and bash your head against a wall than to just give up. It's not the way of a warrior. Especially not a samurai.
He takes a small sip from the tea. Mr. Yuusuke, are we going to have to fight her again?
She is a celestial. She cannot die. Not by normal means.
Then how do we kill her? Permanently.
I do not know. The tieflings, you... are the closest we've got. But even you aren't good enough.
How would you know?
I've seen it. I've been it. I've watched countless innocent lives be ruined. It must end.
Then instead of fighting us, then why don't you help us? If we're the closest that have gotten to fixing this, why not try one more time? Stop being a coward.
What do you know of cowardice?
I know a lot about cowardice. All I've ever done is run away. I killed myself with the Balrog to run away.
If you think that not working with the closest thing to hope we've ever had is the right choice, you are wrong.
And even then, Yusuke, do you want to see something that we found out no other tiefling's ever done? He looks to Pris and holds out a trembling hand. Only if you want to, though.
Of course, I want to, Starlight. And she grips your hand.
He'll pull her close and into a kiss. And just, in their mind, imagine the Tarankar.
There is a glow and a slight shower of red and blue flowers, and the four-armed, positively beaming Tempest appears. But this time, rather than being all smiles, they wear a stern and serious face.
Hello for the first time, Yusuke.
Yusuke gently sets down his cup of tea, puts his hands on his chin and his elbows on his knees, and furrows his brow deeper than you've ever seen before.
Am I to make of you what I think I am?
Depends. What are you thinking?
A tiefling Taranka.
That would be correct.
We are the embodiment of our love. We are Tempest.
You said one thing. You said you were the first.
First we know of. And Heihachiro seemed to say we were the first.
He smiles, a sad smile.
You are not the first. However, you are the first in a very long time. How do you feel?
Full of love.
Whole,
Hope.
like nothing could possibly ever break us apart.
I imagine that is a nice feeling.
It is.
Not being plagued by eternal rage or emptiness. So you did find a cure.
That's what we were trying to tell you. Just don't think you listened very well.
No, you can't blame him, love.
I know. Solomon, Kiana,
Yes.
we just want you to know that you are loved as well. They smile happily.
Well, thank you.
And you, Yusuke. You don't have to be unloved. If that is alright for us to say, love.
Yeah. Sounds like Henry is okay with forgiving him.
Please, spare me your forgiveness. You do not need to feign liking me.
That's the thing. Our love is pure and true. We would never fake it.
From the bottom of our heart. I'm using that phrase, right, love?
Yep. from the bottom of the heart and to the edge of every plane.
Does my... Do you know my brother?
Yes. We have all met him. Tenrir lived with him.
Does he know this?
Of Tempress?
Hmm.
Yes. He's the one who helped us. Helped them. Save Priss.
Good.
You could talk to him too if you'd like.
I doubt he wants to see me.
Never hurts to try.
After all, you two loved each other enough to end your suffering.
I'm sorry, but I do not wish to see him.
Whenever you're ready.
This may not be the time, but I do know Heihachiro and Morpha did have a message, a similar message.
What is that?
Heihachiro's was a much stronger, haha, suck it, we found a cure. I can't do a Heihachiro impression, I wish I could.
Aha, suck it, we found a cure. Is that kind of good?
Needs
That's
a little more
close.
emotion.
Yeah,
You're kind of lacking in that department.
yes, I am.
Solomon has just the right amount of emotion.
And Morpha's was just a general suck it.
Yusuke has since just put his hands down and seems to be looking down and thinking.
You don't have to be against us anymore. We have a cure.
I cannot be against you, yet I cannot be with you. I'm sorry, I must decline.
Why can't you be with us?
I do not think you would understand. There are things that one such as myself wishes to see protected.
Oh? What would one of those things be?
Reaches down, picks up the cup, gives a fake smile, and says,
Thank you for the tea.
and he hands it back through the mirror.
I take it. Solomon looks at Kiana. Solomon looks at Tempress. Was there anything else?
Huh? No?
When looking at Tempress, one half has tears rolling down the face.
Oh,
Both halves,
Aww.
oh.
not just one. After a moment, all four of their arms are hugging themselves.
Mm-hmm. There was one thing Tenrir wanted.
Yes, we should let him ask it. Good seeing you too. And good seeing you, love.
Good seeing you as well, love.
They do a sad but polite bow. And the two tieflings pop back out, just kind of sniffling and hugging each other.
Mm. Thanks, Priss.
Mm-hmm. one was kind of bittersweet, but
Still felt good in the end.
thank you for helping keep me together as well.
Hey, it's like I told you in whenever I was trying to bring you back. It's a two-way street. We do it together.
Mm-hmm. No ask your
Yes.
questions, Starlight.
Gives her a tight hug, and then just keeps holding her hand afterwards, looking at Yusuke. Yusuke, if you didn't go to my village to try and kill me like Master thought, why were you there?
Some things are better left unsaid.
His voice actually breaks as he tries to say this.
I know that you guys might not see eye to eye, but I hope one day you can. I hope one day the two of us can be friends.
You are wise. Much more than I may have given you credit for.
I had 3 good masters. And you're one of them, sir.
He smiles, this time very genuine.
Before we go, and at least before I go, is it possible to take back one of the souls that you took? Or is that beyond our capabilities?
I wish I knew.
Are you willing to let me try?
You do not want to do that. And if you fail, you would not like what you get.
It just means I have to make sure I don't fail. And with all these friends and my love with me, and if you're willing to help,
She squeezes your hand.
then I don't think we can ever fail. I won't push it, only if you're willing.
He gives a very slight bow.
Tenro bow back.
You'll then notice that as the party stands there, having said goodbye to Yusuke in a formal way familiar to him, he wipes his hand over his face and draws up his mask and just sits there with his arms slightly crossed, looking at an angle down at the floor.
See you later. Yusuke Ito sensei.
Chris looks back at Yusuke once and then back towards Tenryu. And then back at Yusuke. It is never a bad thing to have hope, Mr. Ito. It saved my life. And then she'll take Ten's hand and walk away.
He is gripping tightly. Kind of knocks on the door for them to open it.
They open it up and let you out.
Solomon takes the tea and stuff and gets up and says, You know, Yusuke, I think I realized the difference between you and Heihachiro. You both fell, but he, at least for the most part, moved past his rage and conquest. You stayed empty, didn't you? And with that, he leaves.